While many folks here in U.S. are focused on March Madness or the World Baseball Classic, go Team USA tomorrow night, by the way, we at the White House today are going to focus on another sport, which is soccer. Or football, as some of my guests might say. And so, Coach Lasso, the podium is yours.
I appreciate it.
Here you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I truly did not know it was going to be this one when on the way here. Until we're out here. I just want to say that on behalf of myself, everyone here with me today, and the numerous other folks that it takes to make our show, Ted Lasso, it is sincerely an honor to visit the White House and to have the opportunity to speak to the President and to the First Lady about the importance of mental health. So, like, no matter who you are, no matter where you live, no matter who you voted for, we all probably, I assume, we all know someone who has, or have been that someone ourselves actually, that's struggled, that's felt isolated, that's felt anxious, that has felt alone, right? And it's actually one of the many things that believe it or not, that we all have in common as human beings, right? And so that means that it's something that we can all, you know, and should talk about with one another when we're feeling that way, or when we recognize that in someone feeling that way. So please, you know, we encourage everyone, and this is a big theme of the show, is like to check in with your, you know, your neighbor, your coworker, your friends, your family, and ask how they're doing, and listen sincerely. You know, I mean, you all ask questions for a living, but you also listen for a living. So, you know, who am I preaching to? The choir, that is. Okay. And look, and while it's easier said than done, we also have to know that we shouldn't be afraid to ask for help ourselves. And that does take a lot, especially when it's something that has such a negative stigma to it, such as mental health. And it doesn't need to be that way. And if you can ask for that help from a professional, fantastic. If it needs to be a loved one, equally as good in a lot of ways, because sometimes you just need to let that pressure valve release. The President's working on, and his own team, although his team is real, our team is make-believe, in this town, a lot of folks don't always agree. Right? And don't always feel heard, seen, listened to, yes? But I truly believe that we should all do our best to help take care of each other. That's my own personal belief. I think that's something that everybody up here on stage believes in. That's things we talk about in the writer's room, and we talk about in the editing room, and everything in between. I can't help but take this opportunity to take at least one question. So please, yeah. Wait, hold on here. Decorum, right? That was the word we were using, decorum? Yes, sir, familiar face. Hi.
Trent Crim. Fake journalist.
Yes, Trent, nice to see you.
How do you feel about Kansas City being one of the named hosting cities for the 2026 World Cup?
Ooh, here I was hoping for a softball. Okay, you know what? I'm very excited, truth be told. Yeah, Kansas City is going to be one of these teams. I mean, I love this town. What I am genuinely worried about is once we get all these folks from all over the world to come to Kansas City and see our city, eat our food, meet our people, you're going to have, you know, a lot of folks that won't want to move away. That's what I'm worried about. That's it for us, all right? Thank you very much. All right, see you guys. Thank you sincerely so much for having us and putting up with us. Now on to greener pastures.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right,
Thank
see
you
you guys.
guys. Thank you
Absolutely.
so much.